All right. So this has been a long time coming. I've been meaning to review Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, so we are getting into it. It could take a while. There's a lot in this game. I would have to say that this game is probably got the most amount of content and feature rich, even above something like Tekken 8. And I love Tekken 8, but I think there's more in this game, like a lot more, which is pretty crazy. But we're going to get into it. There's a lot. Before we also do, there is a free-to-play version that you can download and try out. It's the only time I'll encourage anyone to do anything as such. Yes, there is a free-to-play version. You get 4 weekly characters that rotate as well. I'm pretty sure you have access to the Granblue's mode as well. So we're going to just jump straight into the arcade because we've got a lot to cover. There is a lot in this game, right? This is the entire roster minus one character at the bottom. A huge launch roster for Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. It's the original game Granblue Fantasy Versus, along with the DLC, which is great. I actually thought when this game first was coming out, I thought, oh, why don't you just make it DLC to the original? No, they went all out. This character here, Lucilius, is the first DLC character, and then we're getting 2B from Nier Automata. We're getting 2B this month as well. So just a quick look at the button configuration as well. So I'm actually using a controller. Okay, so you've got light, medium, and heavy attacks. You've got your unique action, and then of course you've got your skill button, which is on right bumper for me, which means that if you don't want to do technical inputs, you can just simply, like as you can see on screen, press the button or press down on the button, press forward or back with the button. If you want technical inputs, you can actually see what you actually have to do as well. So let's just jump straight in. You can choose a whole variety of colors that I'll show how you unlock as well in the game. You can also choose a variety of weapons, including changing different skins that they might actually come with as well, which is crazy. Some characters also have different outfits as well, which I'll show you in a sec. And of course, you can actually turn the technical commands on or off. So if you turn it off, it means that even if you try to do it, you won't do it at all. Okay. Now, when we're playing the arcade mode, these characters down here aren't accessible because they're actually part of characters you would fight as AI or NPCs. But for example, Namaya has an alternate outfit that you can select for her. I don't know, actually, she may not select it because of here. Let's just come over here. I'll just show you quickly. Right, so we go here for Namaya. Right, she's actually got a secondary outfit that you can unlock through a season pass. You've also got Gran. He also has like different outfits as well, which is pretty cool. Not everyone has them, but I'm going to assume over time, every single character in this game will end up with an actual alternate outfit for each one of them, which is pretty cool. Now, when you choose your character to fight in the arcade, you can actually choose like different difficulties as well. So I'm going to put her on very hard, just so there's a couple of things I want to show you with the combat, because the combat in this game I absolutely love. Also, it shows you a nice little sort of graphic as well as info on the character that you've selected, so that way you can read up before the fight begins. This game is amazing. It's some of the best combat I've ever played in a game. I have an absolute blast with this game. It's so good. You got your nice little intros for each character as well, which is awesome. Beautifully animated. If you love anime fighters, you're gonna feel right at home. It's just great. Plus, obviously, it's Japanese made, so you know there's certain things that they don't care about. You know that certain other parts of the world seem to get in a fluff about. Now you can see, obviously, the UI is really crisp in this game. You've got obviously your health bar as well. You've got your skills that you actually showcase. So when you activate a skill, it'll actually like grey out or darken, if you will. Now, if you do it on a heavy button, it actually has a timer. So it actually takes longer, as you can see at the top left there, to come back. So you can't use that ability until it's coming back. So you've actually got light, medium, and heavy attacks in this game. If you're up close, you can just press 3 lights, 3 mediums, or 3 heavies, or you can do a combination of each. If you press forward on either medium or heavy at the 3rd attack, right, you'll actually do like a low attack or an overhead. So I'll see if I can do it, if she'll let me, right? Right, there's the low attack on the third, and then of course you've got the overhead on the last for the heavy. Now the special button, which is on A for the Xbox controller, is unique to every character. Okay, so you've got light, medium, heavies. As you saw, it depending on which one you use, takes how long to come back, right? Which is fine. The special attack button, like for example with Percival, he just grabs them and pushes them away, right? Doesn't do any damage, okay? But if I press down and do it, he does a flame sword. If I jump up and press it, he hits down with it. So do experiment with your character, it's pretty cool, right? You can also do throws in the game, and you can also do air throws as well. So hopefully I'll be able to showcase that too, because every single character can do it, which is really awesome. Like I did it, I think I did it by accident when I was fighting. I'm just hoping they'll, are you gonna jump? Go on, jump. I'm doing a video review here, come on, make me look good, right? There we go, hang on, is she gonna jump? No, oh, and I did my normal attack, my bad, right? So, now, as you can see, where I've got the 100%, that's your SBA gauge, right? Your SBA gauge, what that does is it allows you to obviously do a couple of super type moves, but also it allows you to, oh, I nearly got her as well. It allows you to enhance your special moves, right? So for example, if I do the quarter circle forward and the fireball on heavy, right? I can do it again because I've got bar there to do it, and it enhances, it actually makes an enhanced version, which then leaves like a flame trap on the ground. So every single character has their own unique sort of thing in regard to that like special ability button, which is awesome. It's so good. It really sort of, adds a lot of different gameplay styles that you can experiment with, which is great. Now, we'll go to the next match because I want to show you that you can then choose again different characters and then different difficulties. Right, so you can actually curate your arcade experience as you go up, which is really, really cool. I know some other games have done it as well, but it's just a nice touch. It means that you're not, oh, okay, we're only, like, maybe I want to fight that person now. Maybe I feel like, like destroying them rather than just the standard, just only you're stuck with that one and that's it, right? Now, you've got a lot of defensive options in this game. You can actually dodge fireballs as well, including some attacks. So if you've got your block button, right, which you can hold, right? But if you hold back, you'll also do a block as well, okay? Now, that is your Raging Strike, right? So you'll see above the health bar, you've actually got, or you'll have 3 what they call bravery points, right? Whenever you have somebody comboing you when you're blocking, right? You can actually spend one of those to get them off you, right? Which is pretty cool. So I'll see if I can do it. Come on, let's do, come on. There we go, I've knocked her off, there we go, and you can see I've spent a point. Now, as a tactic in this game, right, if you actually have 1 point, as you can see there, or no points left, they actually do more damage on you. So they actually do an additional 20%, right, if you've got only 1 point left. Or if you've got no points left, they'll actually do an extra 50%, right? That's what somebody told me in the Steam forums when I asked about it. So you got to be careful. You don't want to just blow them all at one go, right? Which is fine, right? So you can dodge out of the way of attacks by pressing back and block. You can also dash forward as well. You can even like transfer like through a character onto the other side to, so you might do like one hit, dash to the other side, and if they're not fast enough to swap sides to block, you can actually take them off guard, which is pretty cool, right? I highly encourage everyone going into the training and checking out everything in order to learn how to play this game. It's very in-depth, but it's also very easy to figure out as well, right? So yeah, so you can block, so I might do, I'll see if I can do it, right? So I might do that, and then dash to the other side, right? Which is pretty groovy, right? Can I do my air throw? Is she gonna let me do my air throw? Okay, no. Now you got the Raging Strike. If you press medium and heavy, as I said, like when they're like comboing you, when you're blocking the combo, there's actually nothing you can do to break the combo. But if you're blocking and they're comboing, you can press it to get them off you. Also, if you press it, right? So say you're like doing a combo, you can Rage Strike, press that again, and then follow up, right? So you press medium and heavy, you do a raid strike, you press medium heavy again, right? And then what happens is that you can then like do a follow up and do some pretty awesome damage on them as well, which is great. Okay. Now also with the bars that you can see filling up below the health bar, that gives you access to some special moves. So I'm going to show you quickly what it looks like in the move list in the game. Right, so you go to command list. You can show technical inputs on or off. Right, so you got your standard like skills that you have available. Nice detailed information that you can see over there on the right. You can also display the attack properties as well for what they actually do on either one. You got the SBA gauge as well. So your skills, which is what like you use A for, do enhanced versions of your normal skills. So if you've, like I said, done heavy on the fireball and it's recharging, that doesn't matter because if you've got a bar up, you can actually then do it again as well, which is pretty awesome. Okay, that's your raging strikes. Yep, medium heavy again. The brave counter when you're blocking foes' attacks. And then, of course, you've got the Skybound art, which gives you information whether you can charge it or not. And then the Super Skybound art, where you've got to be 30% health or lower in order to be able to do it. That uses 100% of the SBA gauge. Well, both of them do anyway, right? So they're quite powerful as well. Also, it gives you a good detailed information about the character that you're using too, as well as your opponent. So you can check out, you know, okay, what's this all about, right? And then also gives you some basic combos that you can learn for the character as well, which is really nice. You can also check the quick strategy guide as well. So it'll showcase things that you can do in order to sort of make your gameplay a little bit easier, as well as seeing your opponent. I think you can see possibly your opponent. Yes, you can check. Yes, you can check your opponent and see what they might do up as well. So it's pretty awesome. Like it is like really, really cool, right? So I'll see if I can actually do a super as well, right? I really want to do the air throw because it's so cool. Like there's just, and every character can air throw. It's nice, right? Now you've also got these attacks here, right? So you can actually do a dash, okay? If you double tap forward, you'll start running, okay? You can also dash back, okay? So apart from like dodging out of the way of stuff or dashing through people, you can actually like dash forward. You can press light. You can do it with a medium, or you can do it with a heavy as well. Usually it's the light because that's a quick way to like close the distance and try and hopefully get in there and do a combo, which is awesome. But yeah, I really want to do that. Oh, please jump. No, she doesn't want to jump. All right, here we go. I'll see if I can do my super if I can. Right. Oh, no, she's not having it now. So, all right, here we go. I'll see if I can do it. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not what I want to do. Here we go. I don't think I'll get her. Oh no, I will. There you go. So that's one of the supers you can do. The super one, like the big one that you can do, which needs 30% left of your health, has go into a nice big anime cutscene as well, and it's so cool. It's like really, really awesome, right? So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else gameplay-wise that I can actually showcase. I'm just trying to think. We've done that. Apart from trying to show the air throw, and the air throw is the same as the normal throw, just pressing like A and X together, or I'll show you in the commands what the buttons are again, just in case anyone's not sure. Hang on, button config, sorry, my bad. Yeah, so your unique action, you press A and X together, so I'm just, like a Tekken throw, and that's do it. You also do have a button for actual throws on left bumper as well, so if you find that a bit easier, you can do that too. You can also do taunts. How do you do your taunt, bro? How do you do your taunt? Anyway, right. So yeah, so it's absolutely amazing game. Like, just absolutely love the combat in this game. It's so much fun, nice and fast and fluid, and there's so much more. Oh, I nearly got her. She doesn't want anything to do with it, right? Oh. No, she don't want me. She don't want me to throw her, right? That's fine. Oh, So yeah, and I have been utterly destroyed by people online. There are some absolutely gifted players out there that are so good, and it feels fair. Like there's so many good options in this game that it doesn't feel like, you know, I'm at a disadvantage. It really comes down to somebody being a better player than me as well, which is fine. And I really like that. You know, I learned everything in the game. It's a great game, so it makes you want to learn more if this is like the thing that you really like. And I should be able to do the other one. Here we go. I don't know if I'll hit her with it though. Oh, yep, there we go. No, oh, she missed it. Yeah, so yeah, you can pop that off. And if you get them properly, you'll do the big like anime sequence, which is nice, right? So yeah, so anyway, let's jump out because there's so much more to cover. All right, you've also got your training mode. We'll come back to that in a bit. We've got the figure mode, so if anyone's played like a diorama or in a game, right, it shows you all the stuff that you can unlock for the characters that you can actually use in the diorama. It tells you how much you've actually got remaining, which is awesome. Different poses and stuff like that. And you simply just have a background. You choose your background, and then you just click wherever you want. You can have playable characters, non-playable objects, weapons, effects, that sort of thing. You can put an effect down. So maybe you might have like a strike there, you know, and then you might go, okay, well, I might put a character here, playable. So we'll go Vegeta, right? And might put it there, okay, sort of thing, or whatever, right? However artistic stuff you got. And yeah, and you can set up your entire diorama like that, right? If that's your thing. It's awesome. Like, it's really, really cool. So if you love that, that's great. There's even guides to even tell you like how to start, what's the best things you can do, camera positioning, all that sort of jazz. So that's great. So much stuff. Now, there is a story mode as well. I've played the first game, so the chapters came over from that, part 1 and part 2, which you can play again if you want. But you've also got part 3, which is part of the Rising, this particular Rising game as well. Okay, so that's really cool too. Right, I haven't done it yet, so I can't review it. You can also check out any replays as well of fights that you've had, including recommended ones of players, you know, that you've either fought against, or you can actually check people that you're following for theirs, or actual replay boards, so you can see some of these like absolute maniacs fight. Right, so it's so cool. There's so much stuff. Now you got a journal. Now I love this part. I love it when games do this. Okay, you got everything from character illustrations that you can either unlock from playing the game or actually use the in-game currency for. Battle music as well. You've actually got detailed information on all the characters in the game playable, as well as NPC characters that you may or may not come across when it comes to the actual story itself. That's amazing, right? That's absolutely amazing, okay? And so, you've also got the weapons as well that you can look at, all the detailed information on them, which is really nice, as well as places that you actually fight on, parts of the story, like other things that you might want to know about, like say, like information on the war, things like that. There's so much that they put in this game as a fighting game to try and get you invested in the world of Granblue. Okay, now we'll quickly look at the training mode because we haven't even got into the online portion yet. Okay, haven't even gotten to online yet. All right, so we'll show you what she's got on her alternate outfit. No, that's a weapon. Sorry, my bad. Yep, alternate outfit. Okay, you can choose your stage. I think. No, you can't choose your stage for training. No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, tons of training options in here as well. Okay, for those that are interested, of course. You got your character guide, of course. You can come in, you do your combos, character explanation, which is really great. I think I showed that one. Yeah, I did. All right, situational training. Now, I've done all of this except for this part here, which I'll show you in a sec. You got all the basics, which show you how to play the game, which is great. It really does make a difference. You got the battle mechanics as well. So on certain situations, you can do things which teaches you that. You got the character strategy. So I haven't done all of these because I main Percival. So I only did Percival's one. But it tells me the things that, oh, okay, Percival. Okay, well, you know, if you do this, this will happen. You've got your ultimate mastery, that sort of skill mastery. And then, of course, you've got matchup training as well. So if you're like versus a character like Lancelot, this will also give you some information, and you can do the trial to actually go, oh, okay, I'll, you know, if people do that online, this is what I'll do to punish them back, right? That's right, I said it. Punish them back. You've also got a replay mode as well, right? So you can load up like your recent matches. I believe you can view it. Yeah, you can actually view the replay as well. And obviously button config, character select, quick menu, and you can also do things like you know, all the standard stuff for, you know, training dummies and things like that. You can also do like recording as well. So you can start recording, bang, 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 right? Stop recording, and then you can get her like to play it, right? Is she gonna play? There we go, right? So yeah, so you can get your opponent, but again, that's standard fighting game stuff. So there's a lot. There is a lot that you can do in this game. And it also shows here with the combos, right? I haven't done that corner combo yet, no way, right? Just because I'm crap. It tells you how many times you completed them as well, so it shows how many times you practice, that sort of thing. Look at this stuff, man, this is nuts. And this is what people do. So I haven't gotten to this stuff yet, just because I'm just not ready. I'm sure I will at some point. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. There's a lot you can do, and it shows you how many times you've done it, and the difficulty by the stars as well. Okay, so that's the training mode, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I think I've done all that. Now the online mode. Okay, so you've got your online lobby. I'll show you that last. You got your casual match, which you can set your parameters, whether you want pop-up confirmation or press a button for it, any region, opponent skill level, that sort of thing. Crossplay is also enabled in this game. You can set your character as well that you're going to use for both casual and also ranked, because you can set it for both. You've got the command list as well that you can access to before you start. And then, of course, if you go into like ranked, it's the same. And then you go into standby, so you can just simply wait here. Or you can go into training mode and wait in there and just muck around, get warmed up. You know, and then just get ready to, you know, to battle whoever, which is pretty good, okay? And so I'll show you a ranked mode because there's something that ties in as well. Every single character in this game has their own mastery track, which means that when you use a character, you get experience that builds up to unlock different things. Everything from character colors, weapons, like weapon skins, in-game currency, draw tickets, which I'll explain later. There's so much involved in the mastery track for every character, and it goes up to level 500. And you're probably just sitting there going, no way, that's nuts. You get tons of experience whether you win or whether you lose when you play online. You don't get a whole bunch when you play offline, but whether you win or lose when you play either casual or ranked, you get tons of experience. Now, there are some farmers out there that literally just stick their character there and just get beat up. But it's very interesting that, like, they're encouraging you to get online and fight, right? And believe me, the netcode in this, I've played people all over the world. It's absolutely phenomenal. But they're not punishing you for it either, right? So if you don't win, then you're not like, you know, losing currency or not getting anything. No, they're encouraging you to get online and fight against other people, which is really, really awesome. Like, I absolutely love that. Okay. So keep that in mind, because that does make a big difference. When I was first starting to play the game, I'm like, man, 500 levels per character. That's going to like take forever. And then, you know, so I tried playing offline. I wasn't getting much. And then I tried online and I got tons. Sometimes almost a full circle experience when it fills up. And I'm just sitting there going, that's crazy. Like, that's insane. So I'm going to... we're still waiting for a match, right? I don't think there's maintenance. There better not be, right? That'll be awful. I don't think there will be. We'll go. I'm gonna change the region, because I think I've got it set to my region at the moment, which is not good. We'll go casual as well. Matchmaking options, any region. We'll set it to I should. Oh, same region, age, or any region. Okay, I'll leave it on that. Okay, that's fine. We'll try casual then, and see how we go. And yeah, we'll just wait here for a sec. So also you can see down just above the camera here, your player profile. Here we go. Excellent. So you'll be able to see the net code and what like that. Yeah, so you've got your player card that you can fully deck out as well. Again, I'll show you. I'm going to show you everything in this game. Everything. And this is crossplay. I'm actually fighting someone on a console, right? Which is good. I'm assuming it's PlayStation. Okay. And you can see the ping. So they've got a pretty big ping. So they're probably overseas, maybe Europe or the UK, right? And I think this guy might be farming. I think he's just standing there. Yeah, he's actually just standing there. So there you go. You got your first actual farmer, right? Now, obviously I'm going to have to win because he's not going to fight back, right? Some people do fight back just to show that they're not actually doing this sort of farming technique. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So whether you win or whether you lose, you get lots of XP. It encourages you to get online and fight. So don't worry if you lose. Don't worry if you lose. I got my ass handed to me in this game because it's just absolutely nuts. Like absolutely nuts, right? But yeah, it's one of the best things I've seen in a fighting game. It really does encourage you to get out there and fight people, but also to, you know, to know, yeah, it's okay to lose, but we're not going to like make you feel like, you know, we're not going to take all this stuff from you if you actually like do lose. Now look at the amount of XP I get at my level, right? You'll see it in a sec. It'll pop up with the wheel. Okay. There we go. Oh, sorry. Other side. Yep. Level 260. Right. And I was already in 250. I think I was in 245 already. So I got a ton of XP in that. Okay. Tons of XP. And you're going, well, where's this XP? I'll show you. Okay. If you go to profile, so you got in here first, you got player profile where you can come in, you can edit your player profile with the different like trophy names. So I've got Lord of the Flames. You can change the badges to different sizes. So you can sit like 4 of these little ones in one spot, right? Which is pretty cool. Right, you can put it like with the rectangular ones as well. So you could have 2, or you could have a big one. Just a big one, smack bang right there, right? You can also change your player name, profile message as well, which is great. Now, if you change your character, so I change it to Maya, I get a whole new player profile, right? So I can customize every player profile to every character, and every character also has their own individual stats as well. I think they do. Let me just change back to Percival. Where are you? There you are. Right. No, it's okay. So it's standard across the board. Okay, fine. That's fine. Oh, that's public. Oh, you can make it. Oh, you can make it private. Wow, that's cool. So yeah, you can customize every player profile. You got your match history as well, where you can go through and see all the people that have fought, which is awesome. Okay, you can see the profile of them, how successful they are, what they've done, which is cool. Now your partner, you've probably noticed I've had a character popping up, a little like chibi character popping up every now and then on the right. You can actually have a support partner. It's not an assist partner. It's just a character that shows up and then will say stuff, you know, when you go to fight, or at the end of a fight. It might encourage you. If you've lost or if you've won, it's like, yeah, you've done really good. Now your lobby avatar, this is what you use in the Granblue mode. So you can change it to whatever you like, right? Including changing the colors if you've got them available, but also you can change their weapons. Because when you play Granblue, you actually pick up different weapons in the game, and you can actually customize how they look, which is like really, really awesome, right? And that applies to everything from a gun. You can change like different gun types, different like bows, katana, that sort of thing, which is awesome, right? Different axes, you know, which is great. So there's a lot of customization with that in itself. Now there's something else too before we continue. You'll see over here, I'm flicking between 2 things. Now you can buy a battle pass. I think it was about 8 or 9 bucks Australian, but you have to buy that separately. There is no microtransactions in this game outside of a season pass, right? You get daily challenges that you can earn rupees, which is the in-game currency that you can see at the top right there. You do those, and then you get, it's what, 150 a day. Oh, there's my support character there, saying your daily challenges are complete, great work as always, right? Great, thank you so much. So yeah, so that gives you an incentive to log in every day as well. Now you got illustrations, These sorts of things you can obviously unlock for the characters when you play the game and do certain things, which is cool, right? So I got that one obviously because I did the season pass. So yeah, so that's really awesome as well. And you can set it so when you come through here and you go, well, yeah, I want to change it back. Yeah, it's changing back. So that's really awesome. Now your character level. This is the big one. Every single character has their own mastery level up to level 500. Again, when you win or lose, you get tons of experience. And look at the amount of stuff that you actually unlock. Everything from in-game currency to the draw tickets, I will explain that. Character colors, weapons, weapon skins, different trophy names as well. Profile, you know, like badges and stuff that you can get to edit your profile. Like different card designs and stuff like that. It's just absolutely nuts. I really want that one. I really want that one. I'm not too far off now, which is good, right? And you do this for every character. So if we go down to Namaya, all right, like I've barely done anything with her, right? But you got tons of stuff as well. So you can earn a lot of currency in the game, the rupees, which is awesome. And as you can tell, I've already built up a lot as well, which is really nice. Just quickly going back to the player info, obviously you can change the card design as well to different ones that you've unlocked. So you can change it to whatever you like, as long as you've got them unlocked as well, which is pretty nice. Now we have the community. You can see at the top right there, you got something called Open Guest Book. You have a guest book. Now you've got a follow list of people that you've actually followed, as far as like essentially it's your friends list, recently played people as well that you might want to send a friend request to if you think, oh yeah, they're cool. You got your block list. You can open the guest book. I think everything's okay. Yeah, you can get some really interesting conversations in here. This game has its own in-game chat app. Its own message board. Isn't that crazy? Right? And the way it works is you create a thread. You can change it from like being a question, recruitment, chatting, other, change whatever title, change the sticker to whatever you want as well, which is pretty cool. Leave your comment and post it. Amazing. Like, that's so cool, right? Now, let's talk about the store. If I click store, it's just going to open up the Steam page, right? Again, there is no currency that you can use real world money to buy it for, so you can't like spend $5 Australian to get like 100 rupees or anything like that. All currency in this game is earned in-game. In-game, okay? The rupee shop is where they collab everything that you can spend the rupees on. Now, most of the colors and skins and weapon skins you unlock in the mastery track, I made this mistake. I came into the character colors, I had a whole bunch of rupees, I spent a whole bunch when I didn't need to. Basically, the way it works is that if it's got like the LV here, it says LV, and it says there, it can be attained through character level, okay? But you can bypass it. If you don't want to level up and you just want that color, you can spend the rupees, okay? The ones down the bottom though, you actually have to buy with rupees. They're not part of any sort of mastery unlock track, which is, you know, and that's fair. The same thing for the weapon skins as well. Okay, so you get the different weapon skins that are available. So I purchased those 3. And then of course you got these ones that unlock through the mastery track as well, which is awesome. You got the character illustrations. I showed the illustrations section before, so you can get different ones as well if you'd like to have a different one for there. You got different lobby avatars as well. Again, I'll showcase that with Granblues and the lobby, online lobby. So you can have like a different little character look like however you like. You've also got 2 stages that you actually do have to buy with rupees. I think they were like 300 each from memory. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then of course you've got card designs that you can buy as well. So if you want some different backgrounds as well for your actual profile card, you've got additional here. Now these ones, the character figures, are the ones for the figure studio mode, like the diorama, right? So you can buy different stages here. You can get the starter set, and then you've got different poses as well, which is pretty cool. You get to see how they look in different, like, you know, viewpoints. Amazing. And also you can do the same as well to having different backgrounds. Okay. So there's a lot. Plus you've also got some special content here. Some of this stuff I got because I got like the full edition. with all the extras. I think it was the deluxe. There's a fully masked Siegfried. You get some weapon cutouts, which I'll show you what they are. And of course, you've also got the character Lucilius, Lucilius, I think it is, which is part of the season character pass as well. So yes, phenomenal. Everything you can buy in-game. Okay, I am going to do a separate review on the season pass separately because I want to sort of have that as a segment on the channel as well. We'll quickly look at, you've got like your system settings in here. You can change the region that you're in as well. So we're like 4 o'clock in the morning at the moment. I might change it to, actually I might leave it on North America because that might be best for hopefully with Granblue. So I might check it actually. No, I'll change it back. I'll change it back to, I'll leave it on Japan or maybe Asia. Anyway, so you got battle settings as well that you can set up for arcade and versus. Obviously sound, language, graphics too. Quite a number of graphic settings considering the game. And your gift crate. So when you do your challenges, or if you get the battle pass, when you earn it, like so when you've completed it, you go into the gift crate and you press X, you'll get the rewards. And as you can see here on the claimed part, all the ones that I have gotten so far. When you got them, what date, what time, everything, which is pretty cool. Okay. You can also check the rankings as well, which is nice. Okay, see who's at the top of the boards. Now, you can set up your own rooms and you can search for rooms as well. Okay, room name for me is obviously Fate. You can have crossplay for it, play limit. You can set it to maximum of 9. You've got advanced settings as well, like password, share function, that sort of thing. You can have spectators, wait for spectators as well, set music, and then this is what the room looks like. This is so cozy, it's awesome. So you can obviously set your character with left bumper, you know, so that way when you come and sit down at an actual arcade machine, you're just waiting for someone else to sit down. When they say they're ready, the 2 blue swords will cross into red, and then you fight. It's amazing. And people from, I think people, you can spectate as well. You can spectate from this part as well. You can wait for a match as well. So it puts you on a machine. Now, how cozy is this, man? How cozy is this? You've also got a replay board as well, which must be just for the room. So if more and more people are fighting in here, you can come over here and check the replay, you know, of stuff in case you've missed it. Amazing. Like, it's so cozy. Brilliantly designed. I really hope we get some different types of rooms in the future. You can also communicate as well, you know, by different badges, emotes, or phrases that you can do as well, which is cool. Okay, you also got the room menu, so you can customize your player profile and your avatar in the game as well. Just like you can, you know, for your Granblue's part, because the avatar part obviously transcends across a few different modes. There's additional settings as well. You can see who's actually in the room too. Character guide, so you can come check out some stuff if you're waiting for a fight in case, oh my god, I forgot that, what can I do? Display room settings. So these are all the settings that you've actually got set for the room when you set it up. And then also some room settings you can change on the fly as well, which is pretty cool. Okay. That's a lot, man. It's a lot. So let's check out the actual online lobby. Okay. You can also turn you can actually check out crossplay. You can turn it on or off for the lobby. So we're going to let's go North America. We're going to this lobby. It's like medium busy as well, which is cool. This is awesome, right? The only negative I have in the game so far would be that the lag, and it could be just because depending on the region I set, when playing Granblues was quite bad. Okay, so what you got this is your lobby. This is your entire lobby, right? You got all the arcade machines. You can sit down across from each other and fight, which is really awesome. You've got other machines that you can set out on standby to just fight in general, so just waiting to play casual or ranked. See all these floating islands? You can actually get all the way up there, which is really cool. So let's go have an explore. You got the different elemental areas as well. I don't know if that means anything technically. We got some people here on PC, some people here on console, you can see, which is awesome. Really full lobby. Hopefully, yeah, we should be able to showcase the Granblue's part as well. You can go up there into the game center as well. And of course, the game center has these machines too, where you sit down at and just wait to play ranked or casual. But if you actually want to fight against someone in the lobby, you can sit down and wait here, and somebody will run up and challenge you, hopefully. That's awesome. You can communicate again, right? Doing this way, just same with the same stuff as in the room. You can jump, you can dive, you can actually do an attack as well, which you use in Granblue's, which is this part over here. You can also access Granblue's from the main menu, so you don't have to come into that part. There's also this thing over here, which is the, hang on, let's see if I can get it. Oh, this is so, hang on. Crane game, yeah, the crane game. I don't think I've tried the crane game. Here we go. So you can spend rupees to play the crane game, right? And it's just like you know, when you play these games where you've got to, you know, grab something, and as you can see, you got different rewards here. So let's play. Let's see if we can do it. All right. So obviously you can move the crane. You can see at the top left. This stuff really always makes me bloody anxious, right? So there we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and stop there. Maybe come up a shade. And that's it. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. Am I? I did. This is the first time I played it. What did I get? What did I get? Nice. Oh, a different color. Excellent. Cool. So yeah, so you can spend your rupees in here if that's something you want to do. Alright. And that could have been a color maybe that you might have unlocked. Perhaps, you know, in the mastery track, like the character level track, I'd have to check. There's also a jukebox, so you can change how the music sounds to you while you're running around in the lobby. You've got these cardboard cutouts and stuff over here. Now, I'm going to set myself up for Granblue's. We're going to enter Granblue's. I'm going to put myself on standby, and hopefully I'll be able to explore and showcase some cool stuff to you while we're waiting. Okay, so this is awesome. You can see there's 74 people out of 100 in the lobby so far, which is nice. Let's go back up here. Okay, and like I said, you can travel everywhere, and they put arcade machines everywhere, so you can find a nice spot that you really like, and 99% of the time there should be a machine there. You know, like obviously the one that makes sense. You know, so you can sit down and maybe play with other people as well. Okay, so this would be something cool. Like I'd love to do with people on the channel. Actually, is meet up in a lobby. You know, just chill out, just muck around, right? And I love this. Like you can go over there. You can see if you can float over there, right? Which is really awesome. Okay, see if I can. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go over. I'm gonna have to go on this one, this jump pad here. Right, there we go. See if I can line it up. There we go. Right. This is just like, this isn't a fighting game. So keep that in mind. This isn't a fighting game. Right. There we go. And am I going to be able to get over? There we go. This is the highest point in the map. Right. Yep. Except for up there. I don't know if you can get up there, man. Right. But look, there's people up here playing. Nice little cozy area, which is cool. Alright. You can spectate the match if that's something you want to do. Right. It's incredible. The amount of detail and effort that they've gone into to create their lobbies is phenomenal. Like, it's amazing. Look how high up I am. Right, there's all other little, like, houses and stuff you can go to. You can't go in the houses. I'm wondering if one day there might be something they might do with that. But who knows? Who actually knows what they might, you know, what they might do with that. But it's so cool that they've actually done this in a fighting game. It's probably the best, like, lobby, I think. Like, I love Tekken 8's lobby. But this one is, like, this one's really big. You know, like, it's absolutely massive. Like, nuts, right? So, it's so cool. And you might just, you know, just muck around and all sorts of stuff. You got these little cardboard cutouts. You can come check out. You know, I don't know, like probably take a picture with or whatever. You know, they're just around everywhere. And this is the massive lobby. You've also got over here a soccer field. So you might go, hey, well, we're all going to go kick the ball around. You know, kick the football around. Then you can. Here we go. Somebody's over here. Right. I'm going to take your ball away from him. You can go away. Right. Punch him. Here we go. See if I can get in the goal. Can I get in the goal? There we go. Bang. There we go. Excellent. Bend it like Beckham, baby. Right. So, you can see the player list who's in the lobby as well, which is really cool. It's awesome. I'm still on standby for Granblue. Because I keep wanting to say Granblue. Right? Look at all these people, man. It's just such a good atmosphere. Obviously, you got your chat as well. So you might meet new people. You got the win streaks. Okay. Consecutive win rankings. Yep. It's amazing. This game has so much content. I can't get over it. Now, I think I've already stated there is a free-to-play version. 4 characters weekly rotation. So you get a good chance to try them out. And I'm pretty sure you also have access to the what do you call it? The Granblue's mode. So essentially what Granblue's is Fall Guys. It's Fall Guys in the Granblue universe as in the fighting game. Right? You can punch or swipe. You can dive as well, which is pretty cool. You can jump. So it's got all the mechanics there to do that. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take. Sometimes it's also another negative. Sometimes it can take a little bit to get a match when it comes to this game mode. So we're going to jump into the actual home area for Granblue. I want to showcase that too. It has its own leveling up track as well. If you go to see, I'm going to start the game. Actually, hang on. Let me just change the region first. Let's try North America. Start game. You can customize, as I've already showcased to you guys. This is the reward. So it goes up to level 100. But you can also get tons of rupees in this mode. So they're trying to encourage you to play this as well. You also get the draw tickets, which I'll showcase at the end. If we can't get a match, that's fine. I might do a separate review if I can't. Obviously different like trophies as well. And of course like some lobby avatars you can get at the end there as well, which is really nice. So there's a lot of content. I'm already level 10. It's amazing. Right, so, and I've talked about this before, just while we're waiting. What they're trying to do, these fighting game developers now, are trying to keep you in your game. In their game, sorry. You know, you go online, you play some matches, play some arcade. They don't want you logging out. They want to keep you in the game. So they make these really awesome lobbies you can experience, like in the World Tour, not World Tour, the Battle Hub for Street Fighter 6, the Tekken Lounge, or the Arcade Lounge for Tekken 8, and of course, this the online lobby for Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. They want you to run around in there, create your own little identity, meet other players, engage, talk, just have some fun, maybe traverse the islands like I just showed you. So that way, you start to create a community. And because of all the information that I've already showed you that's in the game, that you can read up on all the characters, weapons, the story modes, they're trying to get you very, very invested into this. And of course, Granblue Fantasy Relink has just come out. So that's yet like an action JRPG game that's come out, which again further is trying to get you invested into the Granblue universe. I think Granblue is actually going to take off quite bigly, I think, because they got, I think, 2 anime seasons now. I've started watching through the first with my daughter. So far, it's fantastic. I see characters in Relink that aren't playable yet in Fantasy Versus Rising. So I'm really hoping that they're going to show up. One of them being Rosetta. That, I think she'd be my female main if she showed up. Like, Namaya's great as well. Oh yeah, now I'm torn between Namaya and Rosetta. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. The only downside, like I said, is that the lag when I played online in Granblues can be bad. But then again, it might have been the region I chose. But waiting for Granblues also seems to take a bit, because the way it works is that it's just like Fall Guys. You start off as a big group, you go through the different map, whoever's left over makes the cut to the next area, and then the next area. I think you play maximum 3, maybe 4 stages before it ends, right? But you level up, you obviously get experience, obviously, for the leveling up, which goes towards your reward track for it. And that's really awesome. Like, that's a lot of content. So we're at 50 minutes for this review. Okay, so we're just gonna wait. I want to wait. I really want to see if we can get this. Otherwise, I might have to do a separate review for Granblues. But I have covered most of... Actually, you know what? There is one thing I do want to cover, which is far more important than this. The draw tickets. Did I cover these? I can't remember if I did. No, I didn't. So the draw tickets is for your avatars. It states it there. Can be used to draw weapon cutouts for your avatar, right? So your little character and the weapons that they use. So you get draw tickets that you earn when you level up. You simply come in here, you spend 1 or 10 at a time, depending on how many you got. And then if you've got them already, you'll just get rupees. If you don't, then you'll obviously get the item as well. So let's try again. Let's see what our luck is. I've got quite a few already, so which is pretty cool. All right, nah, I'm not getting any more. Nah. Anyway, so that's pretty cool, right? Obviously, it's advertising the character pass there. Let's just try one more time with Granblues. Otherwise, yeah, I think we may have to do it in a separate review. Now, what time we're at? 4 o'clock. Maybe we'll try Europe. Actually, maybe Europe's awake. Let's try Europe and see. And then, of course, you got your sport character there saying, I know you have it in... Well, whatever she said, right? You know what I'm saying. So, yeah, let me know what you think of Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. I think I've influenced a couple of people. I know I was showcasing this game to a friend of mine, Seeker, on Discord a few weeks ago. I think he downloaded the free-to-play version and liked it so much he bought it. And then, I think, was it yesterday? I was showcasing it to a guy on my Discord called Toby, nice dude. And I was showing everything that you guys have seen in this game, and he was just blown away, right? He had no idea that was that much depth when it came to the combat, defensive options, the amount of characters, the story modes, online lobbies, customization, everything, and of course no microtransactions. Obviously you can buy the season pass, but that's an optional thing. You don't need it for the game. It's just simply there if you want some extra colors, maybe some extra outfits. And I think those season passes will come around again. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments in regards to that. But otherwise, this game, even compared to Tekken 8, I think has more content. Overall, they've really sort of nailed down every single facet of trying to build this universe for brand new players and existing ones to encourage them to stay in the game and enjoy it for all of the things that it has to offer. Whether you're good or bad, it doesn't matter. You're still making progress in the game, and that's really, really good. So I'm gonna still leave it here. We'll see how we go. But let me know what you guys think actually of the game. In fact, while we're waiting, I might actually load up the Steam page just to showcase this to you guys, because I will obviously post this, put the Steam page in the description so you guys can check it out, because I am reviewing the Steam version of this game. But I just want to showcase the actual, like, what's available for the DLC. All right, so that way you guys can see. I just need to possibly change maybe how that. I'm just setting it up there. Possibly maybe that one. No, not that one either. Not that one. That one. There we go. Fantastic. All right, let's just fit this, because I can still see whether or not we'll actually get a match. All right. So this is the hang on, hopefully is it going to showcase fit to screen. This is the Steam page, okay, for the game. I have put into this game 49.6 hours. An hour of this almost has been for this review. To showcase what's available, obviously you got the free-to-play version you can see there. You got the deluxe edition, which comes with the deluxe character pass. You can also buy some additional stuff if you wish, which is some different color sets, system voice set, premium avatar, more color sets, character pass 1. So if you got the standard game, but you didn't get the character pass, you can come back and get it later. Obviously, it's cheaper to get the deluxe. And then, of course, if you just wanted to get the individual character by themselves, you got Lucillus there by himself as well. So yeah, it's definitely far more affordable to, obviously, if you do decide to buy this game, to get the deluxe version of it. Single player online PvP, of course, and of course you've got all the achievements in the game as well. These are all the ones I've obviously unlocked so far, and then I've got I've got a few. That's all the achievements. My achievements. It's not. Oh, that's just standard global achievements as well. Okay, so I've got 33 out of 48 done so far for this game, which is pretty cool. I'm happy with that. But yeah, so I'll post a link in the description for the Steam page for those out there that are on PC that might be interested in this game. But otherwise, I actually might have to. If we can't, yeah, here we go. So we're just gonna have to showcase Granblue's. I'm gonna have to do a review separate of this mode. I think I was going to anyway. But this is how it looks in game. You'll see some gameplay of it. Obviously the standard game, but also you'll actually see how it looks. So you can run around in the lobby there, which is really cool. Skip forward a little bit, and there's the Granblue's mode right there. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. So it's just, obviously there's a screenshot there. That's how it looks, just like Fall Guys. Just like Fall Guys. Okay. All the different game modes and levels that they have available, and there's quite a few actually, which is really nice. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. It's a shame I couldn't actually get an online match. I don't know if their servers are playing up or whatnot for this. This has been my coverage review of Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising for PC, like for Steam. And let me know what you guys think of it. If you guys are playing it, if you are and you want me to add you and play some matches, let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next time. See you later.